Check 1, 2. Check. Oh, jeez. No. We got it there. We got it.
Don't give me that.
Check. I'm seeing it here now.
Oh, my.
We're good.
Okay, we're doing...
You know, it was the case of just closing the app and then reopening it.
Unbelievable.
How's that?
So we're going to try to do, and we're not sure it's even working.
It is working.
We may spend 45 minutes here.
I see the waveform working. I don't know if you can see that.
That means nothing to me or the Podbeanskis.
We're 30 seconds in, and it seems to be working.
Well, we're hoping it works.
Yeah.
Or we may just
so we're back.
Or we may just have fun.
Exactly.
Drinking coffee and talking
chatting
for 45 minutes like we always do.
So we're kind of back a little bit, eh?
Where to start?
Yeah.
One good thing today, no notes whatsoever.
I don't have any either, but I know what I want. I want to talk about one thing.
I just think we've got a million things to talk about.
We probably do.
When was the last cast?
It was beginning of summer, I think.
June, maybe?
Maybe, eh?
Oh.
Just so you know, if you guys are hearing anything, that is my neighbor.
Blow drying
his dog.
Like that's not a hose you may hear. It's an actual air compressor.
Exactly.
That's what Darcy's wife uses for her hair, too.
Ouch. So,
did he borrow it from you, or?
Yeah, I
lent it.
She lent it to him.
Yeah.
So should we get going, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just do a precast for now. Kick the season off the right way. So you do have one thing, to talk about?
I got one thing.
Kay.
It happened yesterday, too. It's kind of funny.
God. You were complaining a bit about a headache earlier.
Yeah, I still got a headache.
We got our first wave. There we go.
There we go. There it is.
By the way, well, you know what? We're kind of talking like we're doing a podcast already.
We are, so we should probably throw it to the intro.
Throw it to the intro.
Warning. This podcast will be an injurious waste of your time. Warning. This podcast will be an injurious waste of your time.
Yeah, good morning. I'll take a medium with 2 sugar and a medium regular, please.
Season 4.
Season 4 kicking off, Duff.
From DDT's garage.
The garage cave today.
And I'm okay with that. As we get going, we got to get our game A kind of back before we take it to Scotty's or elsewhere.
Yeah, well, that was the discussion we had, whether we should just kick one off to kick the season off.
It's almost
season
like,
4.
You know what it is?
What's
it's
that?
It's like a preseason game right now.
Yeah, preseason, you're right.
At a neutral site.
It almost is like that, eh?
Yeah.
I'm a bit hot here.
It's like the Fighting Irish taking it to Ireland for the preseason.
Oh,
I never commented on my cool shirt I got.
No, I was looking at it earlier. It's like
Notre
March
Dame.
On to Victory, Notre Dame.
It's the only thing I could afford at the gift shop. It's a different world down there, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
That's definitely part of our Tony Gabriel thing.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Did you get on that?
I haven't yet, but I will. We need that clip.
We know that if you're a long-time listener and friend of the program, you're well aware of who Tony Gabriel is, and how we've verbed up the whole thing into saying like you're Tony Gabrieling it.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I was turning down me. I was actually turning down you.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm turning you back up.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
They got to be able to hear me.
Well, they can hear you. Just I had turned you down a little.
Yeah. Anyhow, it was kind of funny. We had a family walk by here and give us a big wave.
Big wave.
We don't get that sort of love at Scotty's usually, unless it's Brianna.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have to pay her.
Yes.
Like I get a decent wave.
Give
I
her
guess
a tip.
I tip her appropriately. I don't know about you and JB.
What's your tip percentage for her?
It's flat rate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Whatever I get, I always kind of tip the same thing. And you know what? Now that I think of it, it's a friggin' good tip.
Is it
it's the most I ever tip probably anywhere I go.
Oh.
Yeah. God knows what she's doing with all that money. Maybe her employer isn't paying her enough, paying her a fair wage.
Oh, God. You're getting all
I agree.
Political on that.
I agree.
You? Getting political.
People like Brianna and their day job need more money. Hey?
Yeah. That's true.
Sorry, I'm actually got me thinking about this. I think the normal breakfast there is in what, the $12 range?
Yeah.
Damn it, I tip like 50%, I think. Almost.
You give like $6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Flat rate though every time.
I don't.
I wonder why I came up with that number in the first place. Anyways, you don't, eh?
I don't give her a flat rate like that.
You give her a percentage.
I give her the percentage.
Yeah.
18.
Whereas your hairdresser is a flat rate.
Did you go?
I did not.
Oh.
You probably could have told, telled. You could tell if I went. DDT has a
hat.
DDT. Yeah, but my hair is kind of sticking
wearing
out.
a
When I
jersey.
go, it's like, no matter where I am when I go,
Yeah.
like in terms of length of hair, it's all gone. Like it's shocking normally because it's down to my shoulders like a mullet. And then I'm a little distracted here.
What are you distracted by?
Oh, you'll see in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
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 We don't need to go into details.
No, exactly. You know who's not here?
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. Something
Yeah.
about crepes.
Good Lord.
You see that picture he sent out yesterday?
Here's a
It
three-way.
was a sausage fest. Eh?
Here's a three-way group text right away,
Oh,
kicking off
here we
season 4. How far back do we want to go? Okay, the whole thing. First pick yesterday. Okay.
Oh, you're going right back to the
Yesterday
beginning.
at 12:48 p.m., a nice shot of a boat at a dock. You loved it.
Yeah.
Then a
it's
shot
nice.
of our buddy BJ sitting at maybe a bar or something.
Yeah.
Yay. You know, typical JB. It's a nice photo. He's happy. And God knows who all the other people are in the background.
I think I see his wife in the background there.
It possibly is. Let's assume that is his wife.
I think it is because I blew up the picture.
And the other people, like it looks like Doug Ford and his cronies, doesn't it? The
It
guy in the
does.
middle. Did that what you thought too? Joel, LOL. Next picture, like, what is this? Like spring break for like 50-year-olds? Like
I know, right?
three guys in the water,
topless.
Like, couldn't ugh.
Yeah.
My buddy got me a cheap bottle of bubbly to christen the new To Me boat.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You, too many dudes with no shirts on.
Yeah.
JB. Yes, I agree. But it was crazy hot on the water, actually.
He has to make an
how's that
excuse.
justify?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just take a picture of the boats.
That's right.
And you had your comment, and then
What was my comment?
LOL.
I think
Then he's got a photo with like there's a woman in the background, same bunch of guys. He's got his shirt off.
Yeah.
Little better. No, like I don't need to see that at all.
No. I think I said it was a sausage
You said
fest.
not much. He throws his hands up, and then I finally comment.
Yeah.
I said, nice that you're using the boat. The honeymoon phase in boating is the best. We don't need topless photos of you or other men, that's for sure. Enjoy.
So I'm not understanding 100%. Did he actually bought a boat?
Looks like he got a nice boat, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get us out on it.
Yes.
Plan A was tomorrow night, which
But I
leads
can't
us
make it.
to the second point
Yeah.
of the three-way group text.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he had kind of set up. You couldn't make it anyways, and then he says,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, it's my daughter's birthday. I can't go. I totally forgot." That's unlike him.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which leads to
Oh,
today.
maybe that's why he's making crepes.
Which leads to today. We knew we were getting together, and
Yeah.
it's no surprise. Sunday mornings we try to do this.
Mm-hmm.
JB, are you in? Must leave. I just said I got to leave early. Actually, I got some things to do. So
Yeah.
it was definitely stressful watching you struggle with the tech this morning, eating up minutes.
Well, the stupid thing was, like I said in the little intro, is that
yeah,
I had the program open
Yeah.
from when I installed it,
yeah,
and all I had to do is,
it's all good.
you know, it's the old power on, power off trick.
yeah.
You know,
Especially with new stuff
doesn't
you're not
work,
familiar with.
yeah. Just turn it
So
off,
you're
unplug
telling
it.
me, okay, come here for 9:45. I'm
Yeah.
like, perfect. JB, I'll try to make it out, but not sure
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if there's a statement truer than that, I've yet to find its equal.
No, exactly.
So I was going early. You know, I was a little early today. Tim's was quiet. I said, yeah, just leaving Tim's. 9:33. See you in 3 minutes. You, okay. Newsflash from JB. I'm not going to make it, guys. Just starting to make breakfast
Oh,
now.
did he text? I didn't have my
Yeah.
phone on me.
And I said, shocking, LOL. So I don't know if that's going to, if poor JB can take that the right way or not, or if he's going to think I'm really upset. Like, all I'm trying to say is, you don't, look at this, right
Oh,
as
very-
we speak.
Okay, what's he saying?
Sorry, guys. I have to go into work early tomorrow because of a release,
think
and since
that's
I can't make
I
her
think
the
that's
annual,
Winston.
I'm making them do. What? I don't even understand what he's saying there. Anyways, Having said all that, JB, unsurprisingly, is not with us today, but he's here in heart.
Yes.
So we
I
should
think
get on
Winston
to the show.
is here, though. Sounds like he's around the corner.
Winston. I think Winston wants in on some of the air action over there.
He might. I took him yesterday to get his nails clipped.
Oh, finally.
I didn't go back to the same place because, which is cheaper, but they kind of gave me crap last time for not bringing them in sooner.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you just do it yourself?
I don't know how to clip a dog's nails.
What's that cost you? $10?
It was $10 at the other place. It was $16 at the new place.
And for every nail?
But they didn't get me. No, not for every nail. In total.
No, I mean total. They do every nail for $16.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, no, they didn't give me crap this time. So,
okay,
much friendlier. No, I mean the other place is great too. I'm not going to criticize it, but they
skilled technicians.
Skilled, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, right on. I do sense I hear him outside your garage.
Yeah.
Angling towards the action across the street.
Yeah.
Which tells me maybe you guys don't give him a bath every now and then.
I never give him a bath. No.
You've never given him a bath.
No.
And he's 17 years old.
No, he's 14.
14.
Yeah. Well, it will be in a
that was close.
few weeks. Yeah,
okay.
Close, yeah.
So how was your summer?
Oh, summer was too short, of course,
yeah?
as usual. But it wasn't.
It's short when you only have a few weeks off, eh?
Yeah, I only had 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, you're damn right that's short.
Yeah.
It took me 2 weeks just to decompress and start planning my summer.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was too short.
Too short,
yeah. And also August. August was a terrible month.
I thought August was a great month. Are you talking weather-wise or
what? I'm talking weather, yeah, because I didn't go in the pool once. I think my son and his buddy tried it a couple times, and the temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, see, I love that kind of weather.
Yeah, I mean, like it's good weather if you know. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's not good pool weather.
If you're trying to pool it up, it's too cool.
Sucks. Yeah,
it's almost like we got September weather in August, and then there was a bit of a flip, and the last week was just horrendous for heat.
I managed to get in the pool.
You got back in it, warmed up. Okay,
exactly. But now it's gone back down. The last couple of days because it cooled off. But it was good. I didn't. I know we'll talk about it. I didn't do a
11,000 kilometer road trip like some people.
Yeah, I did a little trip to Niagara Falls with the family.
Oh, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, brought my daughter's boyfriend along as well. With my daughter, of course. He just didn't come solo. Stewie.
Can we say Stewie?
We just did. Stewie.
Nice guy. I met him a couple times.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah. I like him because he brought me a bottle of whiskey.
He seems great, but he likes you, so there must be something wrong.
I don't know if he likes me. Well, the funny thing is, Lola told us, so we drove there. And
now we're just using our kids' real names and everything.
I guess.
This is deteriorating fast.
Yeah. So she told, my daughter, Lola, told us. LOLA. She told us what Stewie had commented on my wife's and I driving. My wife's and mine.
Sure.
Our driving.
Whatever.
Skills.
Yeah.
That he wasn't comfortable.
In
the
vehicle guys driving.
Because we were arguing a little bit.
Distracted driving.
Distracted. But we took the 407, the toll. Okay.
Sure.
All the way. So we took Highway 7 to 407, all the way past Toronto because we didn't want to get stuck in Toronto traffic.
Well, I hope you took it for a reason.
Yeah, we did.
Because like we spoke of, sometimes believe it or not, sometimes there is actually no traffic. Because when we ripped to KW to drop off our eldest at school, it was down and back, no problem.
Yeah, I think you went on a Sunday.
Sunday morning, flew through the GTA.
Yeah, we went on a Friday.
Little bit of traffic coming home, but not worth the $40 toll,
Well, we went
to
on
your
a
buddy
Friday.
Doug and his cronies.
Yeah. So on a Friday, I was checking the times.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 hours just to get through Toronto.
Oh, you know what? You went in
Yeah.
And you guys don't leave early.
We left around 9.
Yeah. Toll guaranteed.
Yeah.
Funny though, because
my wife's leaving.
You actually might have considered going stateside for that trip.
Bye, honey.
Which I've done it, and she's ignoring you.
No, Classic. She wait. Yeah, we're gonna get a car starting up here in a second.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. There it is.
I
think she's going grocery shopping.
The old Impala.
The Impala, yes.
Cop car.
Yeah. No. They don't use those as a cop car anymore.
No, they did though, eh?
They used to, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, good trip though. You got down
yeah.
there with the extended family.
Yeah,
Stewie.
finally got down there.
Yeah, had a little.
Well, we hit Burlington,
B&B.
Hamilton, and
Yeah.
it was like crazy traffic.
No toll through there.
No toll, but traffic.
God, you still got. So you paid a
It took us
enormous
an extra
toll.
hour and a half to get there.
So like 6-hour drive total.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really a painful
Okay.
drive. But you know, you get to Niagara Falls. It's nice.
I can't
I think
stand
there's
traffic.
a loose dog around. I just noticed a dog.
Well, they're all coming out of the backyards for this air drying service across the road.
No, like
Classic.
seriously, there's like a nice
A feral dog.
husky dog.
That's a coyote, dude. Look at it. It's still got a rabbit.
No. Oh, there's
Still got a rabbit
I
in
think
its
he's
mouth.
probably with him. Still got a rabbit.
Is that what it is? What's hanging out of its mouth?
Where?
The dog, man, that you
Well,
think.
here's the dog. He's here.
How quickly can we get this
I
garage
don't
door
know.
down, if needed?
No, he's sniffing where Winston pees.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
There's always a dog loose on my street. I don't understand how people can let their dogs.
That's how it should be. They like to get out and
They do.
do their own thing.
But
and-
you're worried they're going to get hit by a car or something like that,
or start mating
or mating.
if there's a
exactly.
few dogs loose, eh? Well, that's cool, and I know you probably made it up to the Big Nickel at least once,
We
didn't
did
you?
over Labor Day last weekend.
Yeah.
But what strikes
Much
me
prefer heading north and south in this crazy province.
Well, what strikes me about Niagara Falls, and the falls are nice and
Yeah.
everything. But I was only there last time I was there as a kid. Hello, puppy.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Coming right into the garage cave, are we?
Come here. Come here.
That's a beautiful dog.
It is a nice husky.
I think I just heard someone say come here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Let me stop you before you
Yeah.
even say. Is it not like the gimmick capital of Canada?
yeah.
Very gimmicky place,
It's like
very busy.
It's like a
tourist-
midway
It's like a little
like a
little
carnival.
mini America,
carnival.
a little mini Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah.
They got the wax museums. I think it's home of
We went
Canada's
there, yeah.
only TGI Fridays,
Oh,
like
really? I
crap
didn't
like
notice
that. Yeah, no, it's got a couple weird American chains.
Yeah. We went to the wax museum. We went
Yeah.
to the one of the haunted houses.
Okay,
We went to
don't get me wrong. It's a place everybody should go at
yeah,
least
we went
once,
go-karting,
right?
which was fun.
Okay,
My younger son, he had a lot of fun. We went
Awesome.
to the zombie attack, and
okay.
the highlight though for me was when we did the fireworks boat cruise by the falls.
The Maid of the Mist.
I don't know if it was the Maid of the Mist, but so they take you out. Kind of.
Now, is this at where the falls drop, like at the bottom or up at the top?
No, at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah,
more
where the falls
exciting
drop.
if it was up at the top,
Well,
wouldn't it?
I don't think they could navigate that. I think they'd always go over
Wouldn't it be super
the
fun?
current
though?
there.
Well,
Going
no, the
over?
boat. Presumably, the boat would have a motor, and you
Yeah,
can
but
like
still.
navigate.
What kind of horsepower you'd have to get for that?
Whatever it takes. But to make it more exciting, the captain could pretend he has engine problems. And as the boat floats closer to the edge, he's like, yeah, we're good, folks.
Yeah,
and
okay,
then,
okay, it's
yeah.
good.
That could be a different level of tourism they haven't thought of, I bet, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Adventure tourism.
Yeah.
Or they could offer, like they used to do, like go over the falls in a barrel.
There you go.
It's
So you
about
had fun, though?
50 would you get killed for that, eh? About
I
50,
couldn't
50.
tell you.
I saw some of the...
There's been a few accidents, I'm sure.
But it was fun. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
And, well, that was the highlight. Like, you go and you go in there and you get all soaking wet.
Yeah.
And then they have the fireworks after.
Right on.
So really nice.
So you're kind of doing it at sunset and then
Yeah.
fireworks
A
after.
little expensive. We did an Airbnb. and stuff.
What,
Food.
what isn't?
We brought our own food for
Yeah.
the second night. We ate out the first
Okay,
night.
like
that
a
was
real-
$180.
That's I really do see this season. We'll keep going with some of our favorite parts of the show, and cost saving hacks will definitely return this year.
Yeah.
I mean, just the cost
Exactly.
of everything is through the roof.
Skyrocketing.
Like, and again, we'll get to it, but $5.50 a gallon U.S. for gas in California,
That's crazy.
like,
Well, you remember we
unbelievable.
went down. We went down.
Unbelievable.
Remember we were down in. We brought up my daughter.
Yeah,
down
yeah.
To her back to her school
Sure,
in upstate New York, the
But
Adirondacks.
but
The gas had gone up.
$3.50.
No. It was up at over $4 a gallon. It was like
Are you sure it was that
$4.09 or
much
$4.
there?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay. Because
well, we didn't put gas in there because we came back and
okay,
we gassed up back here.
It's pretty scary when gas is as cheap here or cheaper than it is stateside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the Biden's bill is working.
But I'm just.
But before we get into your epic
road trip,
epic roadie, a little story from last night.
Yeah, fill us in.
So I went to my dad's
It's just $2 a liter, real quick. That's about what I was paying for fuel in California.
Yeah,
which blows my mind, right?
That's
because we're complaining here at $1.60.
Yeah,
so that's a big difference. And the F-150 Studio is a thirsty little fella through the mountains. So that was one expensive portion of the ride, which we'll get to later.
Yeah.
So last night.
So yeah, a quick little ditty from last night. I go to my dad's as I normally do Saturday evenings, help him out a little bit, whatever.
Fun stuff.
Oh, he's got a couple of problems at his house. First of all, one of his he's got a wiring problem somewhere because his outlets are not working.
Oh, you're still dealing with that, eh?
Well, I didn't deal. We're not dealing with it anymore, but I don't know what he's doing about it.
Just kind of rolling with it then. It's sparking away and.
Well, no, I don't know. He's gonna have to get an electrician, I think, over for that.
Yeah.
We were working on the panel a couple of weeks ago, and then he's like, okay, he's trying to do it in his hand. He's 85, almost 86 now, and his hands are shaking. I'm like, you didn't turn off the power. I don't think you want to do that. You better let me do that because you're gonna touch something there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he got a new fridge.
Okay.
And it doesn't fit underneath the cabinet. And I said, well, who the heck measured this?
Yeah. Nobody measured it.
It was my brother-in-law that measured it.
Oh, okay.
And he told my dad that, you've got
lots of clearance.
Lots of clearance. But meanwhile, he's so I think it was about 6.5 feet.
Oh.
And the actual to the cabinet, the actual fridge is 6 2/3 feet.
Okay.
Or 5, whatever it is. It's a half and a 2/3 is the
2/3 is larger than 1/2. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh boy.
So my dad's like, can we shave the cabinet down or remove the cabinet? I'm like, why would you want to do that for?
To get the damn fridge in.
Yeah. I mean, I had to do it here, but I can move my cabinets easily because they're IKEA, and I can move it up whatever necessary. But
that sucks.
But yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, the guy that was installing the fridge put the door handle on the wrong way because it opened the opposite of what he had it. And I'm like, how did that happen?
That's an option on fridges?
Yeah,
you
can change the side of the door, which way it opens. You didn't know that?
Huh. Well, I guess mine opens both ways. I've got one of these ones.
Oh, you've got the French door ones.
Yeah. Freezer on the left, fridge on the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But if they could both open, what am I thinking?
So anyway.
Not an option. Okay.
I said, how did that happen? And my poor dad, I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I was sitting here and I don't know, lots of things were going on. I didn't notice.
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So it's like.
Take the cabinets out.
I don't even know how to.
Your dad's not using cabinets on top of the fridge.
No, he's not.
Anyways,
but they've got molding at the top there, so somehow that would have to come off. I don't know.
Or return the fridge.
That was the other option.
That could be easier.
Yeah, but anyway, I
get the brother-in-law to return the fridge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was his problem.
Yeah, measure twice, cut once.
Exactly.
Remind him of that.
Yes. So anyway, I took the door off and put it on the other side, so I can at least open it the right way.
Good
in the meantime.
Lord. But it's sitting out in front of the cabinet.
It's sitting out
in the middle of the kitchen.
Plugged into the hallway down the main hallway because the outlet doesn't work there. The outlet doesn't work.
Well, maybe there's a whole other location you could put it and then put something fun in where the fridge used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like new shelves or...
It was funny, though. He's like...
A little mini bar.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Yeah. You could put a little...
Poker table.
Bar. Yeah. So he was funny. He's like, I was cleaning it out, and I found this fish at the bottom, and it was bad. It's like, when was the last time you ever cleaned that out? Must have been like, perhaps when my mom was alive.
Oh, man.
Like 20 years ago. Last time they cleaned it. Who knows?
Fish is there?
Oh, I know.
Oh boy.
Anyway, that's my little ditty. I was just kind of upset. I was like,
I'd say there's
How
a
do you not
strong.
measure it properly?
Good Lord, there's a strong chance my story will be shorter than that.
Oh, was that a bit of a Tony Gabriel?
That was a Tony Gabriel big time, especially considering how exciting the topic was. Like,
yeah, I know, right?
Like
I apologize to the listener.
Like a fridge.
The whole summer, and that's all I got.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
That is bad, eh?
Well, okay, here we go. Route 66. You may have heard.
Here's your.
Was one of those bucket list
do this
items.
In parts because this is going to be a Tony Gabriel.
How about today? It's just an overview.
Oh, okay, sure.
Just a quick overview.
Yeah.
More for the Podbeanskis in Bavaria and Romania and Japan, who have probably never heard of it.
Right.
Route 66 is a historic roadway from Chicago to Santa Monica Pier, California.
Does it go
LA.
all the way there?
All the way, baby.
Okay. I was going to say that, but I wasn't 100%.
Beautiful trip, beautiful ride, quintessential America.
Yeah. Didn't they use that in that movie Rain Man?
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's had lots of appearances in movies. There's been lots of music made of it. Like it's pretty neat.
Yeah, we used that in Rain Man.
So starting in Illinois, Indiana, Missouri,
this is definitely going to be
Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. Oh boy,
California.
And I'm just wondering, does it cut through Nevada? No, I actually don't think it. Or does it? Doesn't matter. We did Nevada and then California. Highlights galore. I mean, every state had its thing.
Does it go through Kentucky?
Not even close. No.
Really?
Well, you don't know your geography very well.
That would have been good bourbon tasting.
Well, that's another road trip, and if you ever get a chance to visit Nashville, like I have a few times now, classic, beautiful roads too, especially the through the mountains. Oh man,
yeah.
Blue Smoky Mountain Ridge Highway, something like that, or Blue Mountain Ridge Highway. One of the most beautiful rides you'll ever do.
Nice.
And you with a motorbike, neglecting it, and not taking advantage of it for rides like that.
Tell me about it.
Very sad. So
that's the other thing about this summer.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get out on the bike because usually I would
take it to work. You have been able to. You choose not to.
I usually take it to work.
It's all choices,
but then I got a company vehicle now.
Yeah. But like, in terms of pleasure rides and recreation rides, like, you choose not to.
There hasn't been a lot of time.
Again, I think you find the things that you want to do with your time.
By the way, do you smell my garage cave? It smells nice, eh?
Yeah, it's not bad. It
smells like Rub A535.
It's better than the dead raccoons that we used to have to deal with in here.
I learned a hack.
Some sort of mint oil.
Yeah, it's wintergreen oil.
Right on.
If you want to soften up your rubbers.
Yeah.
Off your motorcycles.
Gaskets, yeah.
Then you throw them in some isopropyl alcohol and wintergreen oil. 3-to-1 ratio.
So this was your success of the summer.
Yeah. You leave them in there for maybe, you check them, see how soft they get.
Sure.
Once you're satisfied, then you take them out. But they do expand. What do you call that? Like
shrink and expand.
No, they
contract and expand.
Swell a little bit, but I think they go back to the same.
Expand would have been good enough. I don't think.
But
this isn't a show of thesaurus ability.
What they used in the videos was swell, swelling. But so that's why my garage smells like Rub A535.
It's wearing though. It's not as sharp as it used to be.
No, it is kind of wearing down.
Yeah. So, other than the Route 66 trip, the funny thing is we live in Ottawa, Canada, which is a good day away from even the start of the trip, right?
Yeah.
So day one, simple plan.
I thought it was going to be an overview here.
Just get up. Yeah, I'm giving you an overview of each day. Not within detail, though. Okay. Yeah. So day one, loaded up the F-150 studio. Had a pretty decent travel system in place because the trip consisted of cabin camping, resort stays, and Airbnbs. So we had to kind of be ready for each version, right?
Yeah.
So the F-150 studio rear storage compartment was pretty full.
Yeah.
I think we left fairly early and we got to the border.
Like what's fairly early?
6 or 7 a.m.
Really?
Again, on a Sunday. I like traveling through the GTA on a Sunday. Then you don't have to worry too much, right?
Okay.
And I believe we hit the border at Port Huron in Sarnia at 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, we made great time, actually.
Sarnia. It's southern Ontario.
Southern Ontario, a little north of Windsor, Detroit.
Right.
Crossed the border, hit our first KOA campground for the night. Nothing too fancy that day. We just got into the good old US of A. Day 2, Focus Notre Dame University.
There's your shirt.
Highlight of the trip. What a place.
March on to victory.
We could save a day just to talk about that place.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like,
that is very cool.
World-class institution of higher Catholic education.
And that's along Route 66.
It is not.
Oh.
So again with the geography DDT. It starts in Chicago. We're not quite there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we, in fact, did not even hit Route 66 until day 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, but real quick, Notre Dame University, South Bend, Indiana, home of Rudy, Fighting Irish, all that jazz.
Yeah, Rudy,
we took a beautiful tour, a free tour led by, I think, a third-year student. Fantastic. She knew this place inside out. And what I thought was the funniest, most like memorable thing of the whole visit to ND was, you may or may not have heard of Touchdown Jesus, the big mural on one of the buildings to one end of the football stadium.
Yeah.
So you have to picture Jesus with his hands up like a touchdown sign from a ref.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Obviously, we saw that. But then all along this tour of the campus, there were other religious like statues, symbols. And she had a fun football moniker for each one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like Red Flag Moses.
Red Flag.
You know.
Red Flag?
Like First Down Matthew, like whatever. Like, it was super neat. Yeah, so it was a fun little twist on the whole Touchdown Jesus thing.
You think all the players on the team are Catholic?
Definitely not. The school is no longer like strictly Catholic students at all.
They want the best team, right?
Like, what we did learn was, I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think of these premier institutions and, it must be so expensive, whatever.
Yeah.
No. Like, they stick to admission standards. The top of the top get in. Right. It is a super hard school to get into because of the academics.
Yes.
And because of the athletics. If you are gifted in either one, you got a good chance to get in.
Right.
But if your high school average is under 96%, you're not getting in unless you're a premier athlete, in which case they will recruit you and get you in. Yeah. Right? And then, the football program's ridiculous. Like, not only do they have the stadium and a practice facility, but I'm pretty darn sure I saw a field dedicated strictly to the kicking team within the football team. Jesus. Like, can you imagine? Beautiful. And then, the tennis courts, for instance.
Did you hear me say, "Oh, Jesus" on that?
No. Yeah. But the tennis courts are world class. Supported, no doubt, through revenue from like the football team. And then they would obviously have, teams registered in every single NCAA activity possible, probably. Yeah. And I mean, they're not selling out swim meets and cross country runs.
They're selling out the football.
They're selling out the football, and then these other athletes are getting a $30,000 free ride just to play their sport and get a great education.
That's the well, two things. One,
make it quick because that's only day 2, Darcy.
Oh,
DDT.
Sorry. Yeah, just to break up your Tony Gabriel a little bit. Number one, I would never have. You said 96% average.
Something like a 96%.
I think mine was like 66.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that.
So that's not going to get me into Notre Dame.
You would not be getting in there.
Yeah. Barely got into Carleton back in the day.
Yeah. Last chance you.
At that time, last chance you. Yeah. Secondly, you're right. The football programs at these schools, these D1 schools, pay for everything else.
Quick side note: if you're into social media at all. A lot of these D1 schools, have
Twitter,
have
X.
entrance themes or songs for their football programs. Oh my God!
Oh really?
What is it? Virginia Tech. You got to check out the Virginia Tech football entrance. It brings chills. Anyways, a lot of these schools have really cool entrance songs and stuff. Check it out.
So my daughter was actually invited to a camp down at the University of Alabama.
Fantastic.
Crimson Tide.
Day 3. we wake up
Soccer camp.
in the middle of Indiana, Monticello, Indiana. Funny place there. So after we did Notre Dame,
Monticello,
we kept rolling and we stayed at another KOA. Yeah. And it was in like this resort kind of summer like water resort kind of town. I can't explain it any better.
Okay.
It kind of looked like, Ocean City, Maryland, but stuck in the middle of the USA.
Was it in Missouri?
No, we were still in Indiana.
Oh.
And anyways, cheesy, man. It was probably our least favorite sort of area to stay the night. But it was all about geography because we wanted to get from there to 66 the next day. So, yeah, we rolled through Indiana and we hit Illinois and we jumped on Route 66. Now, the F-150 studio did not want to go right downtown Chicago to start the darn route at the actual start point.
Right.
So I'd say we skipped the first,
Why didn't you want to go there?
Didn't feel like dealing with traffic, man, in Chicago. Like, we would have spent a day just getting in and out of Chicago.
A lot of gun violence.
Well, that's slightly irrelevant for us in the middle of the day doing a touristy thing, but it may scare some people for sure. Yeah. So we jumped on Route 66 just outside Chicago, and it was really well done. There was all sorts of historic markers and restored sections of the highway.
Yeah, they revitalized a lot of it.
Like some towns really jumped on the tourism potential, and like why the heck would I ever go to, like, is it Odessa? Like all these weird little towns, we'd never go
to
there.
Winslow?
That's many days away from where I am in the story right now.
My apologies.
So yeah, pretty cool. And then we just started to roll, and we got into, if I'm not mistaken, Missouri was the main part of day 3. Is it? Are we on day 3? 1, 2.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're on day 3 in the middle of Missouri.
You lost me at Chicago.
And the focus in Missouri would have been the same old Route 66 stuff. Yeah. Diners, giant this, giant that, spaceships, whatever. Lots
Ozarks?
of good photos. Well, yeah, we got into the Ozarks, and we stayed at a place near one of the largest cave structures in the entire United States. That. So we did an amazing cave tour.
Nice.
Which was especially significant, as I think it was 35 degrees Celsius on the surface, plus humidity, and it was 15 degrees underground.
Wow.
Year-round. Nice constant temperature.
Which is a bit odd because as you go deeper underground, it actually gets warmer.
Yeah, so look, we're all going to make a mental note that our trip discussion took us into Missouri, and this is where we'll continue in the future because we're getting close to the final buzzer here.
Yeah, because you have to leave.
We have to get going.
Well, I
soon.
wasted 15 minutes.
Well, you're Tony Gabriel.
Set up.
Your Tony Gabriel was a good warm-up. And I'll just kind of conclude this portion of the story by saying after we left Missouri, saw some really cool stuff through the Great Plains. And, I mean, some people think it might be a little boring, the heartland of the U.S., but very, very beautiful in its own way. Lots to see and do through Oklahoma, Texas, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk more about
I'm really looking forward.
New Mexico, Arizona,
I'm really
Nevada,
looking forward to it.
And California.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
to
that.
What are you most looking forward to? You're looking forward to all of it because it was a fantastic trip. I've already heard all of it. You know what I mean? It was a fantastic trip, and there's lots of highlights. And we'll definitely get back to that next week.
Podbinsky is looking forward to it.
Well, what would be fun to hear is the listener mailbag, at least the email account. A lot of emails, which makes sense. It's been a while since we checked it. A lot of them are just silly. Some of them I can't even read, but there were a few good ones. Just like, where are you guys? How long? Like, I thought you guys did a podcast every week. Haven't heard you.
We take it off the summer though.
Yeah, but I don't.
We explained that
selective listening. I don't think they may have heard the last episode of each season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How's that our fault?
One really neat one just about. Remember the old Faroe Islands stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a.
Did we get a bit back from the Prime Minister's office?
No, but close from Northern Scotland. There were these guys really making fun of it and saying, why are you even giving them any attention at all? It's kind of a backwards place, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, right.
You know, if you want to talk about a fun place that has lots of character, look no farther than Scotland sort of thing.
Oh, I would love Scotland. Yeah. I love Scotland.
Yeah, it's It's all right if you don't mind cloudy weather, like
Well,
90% of the time.
I like the accent.
You're whining about your pool temperatures. There's no such thing as an outdoor pool in Scotland.
I'd be visiting anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference.
That's true. Nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward.
It's not Scottish. It's crap.
I'm looking forward to a lot of Jays talk maybe over the next month or so. Let's hope they get into the postseason.
They win
Anything
yesterday.
can happen. They're on a roll. They won again yesterday.
Yeah, but they're playing Kansas City. It's like
that doesn't matter. They cannot sweep anyone. Good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they cannot sweep a team.
There's been some questionable managing decisions.
Well, of course there has. But I
know?
mean, like I keep saying, is even with all these issues and bad decisions and not being able to sweep some of the worst teams in the league, they're still in a playoff position.
True.
So imagine you tweak these seemingly very fixable things. Maybe they'll comfortably get in, even maybe get a better position in there.
What about the Red Blacks?
Oh, boy.
CFL's Ottawa Red Blacks?
Honestly, just
did they win the other night or did they lose?
They lost. Just the disappointment, to be honest.
Wow.
I feel bad for some of the guys. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a CFL team that has lost so many close games. They've lost a lot of close games. Oh, they lost by 1 or 2 points again.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's that close. They could be comfortably in a playoff spot themselves, but rather because of all these friggin' frustrating losses, I think they're dead last again. I think they're dead last in the league.
I believe they are. No, I would think maybe Edmonton is.
So Edmonton beat them.
Yes, I know.
Beat Hamilton, and they beat arch rival Calgary yesterday.
Okay.
So I don't even know if Ottawa has more than 3 wins or not.
I think they have 4.
Okay, well maybe they're not dead last then. Anyhow, it's just disappointing. But
Saskatchewan the worst.
Couldn't tell you. I'm not a CFL like stats man. Holy cow!
And we have the NHL right around the corner.
So I'm probably gonna start thinking NHL soon. Seriously,
the Sens with their new owner.
Some of the guys and ladies I casually chat with are very optimistic about the Sens, and indeed with the new owner. Yeah. So I think there'll be lots of sports talk through the car coffee windows over the next little while.
My brother kind of said that, well, you guys shouldn't talk sports.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's the thing. We're not a sports cast, but it is fun to talk about what people want to hear.
Well, our takes are terrible, but that's coming from a Leafs fan.
Leafs fan.
Yeah, so.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, speaking of Leaf fans, let's just leave it right there. I look forward to another season DDT.
Me too, and we'll have to decide if we're going back to...
well, I think we need to at least go back once.
Yeah, they were very gracious to us
right now, I miss
season.
the breakfast. Like, I miss Brianna and the good breakfast.
That's true.
I mean, good service. It's a nice place to set up.
Yeah.
So, I could see us being back there.
Okay.
Maybe even next week. We'll have to try to set that up.
Yeah, because then we're both out of town.
And I think we have priorities for the following 2 weeks.
So we'll have to figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Bob Beanskis. That's season 1.
Season 4.
Good Lord. Episode 1, season 4, Cop Car Coffee. Oh man, lots to work on, eh? That was pretty rough. It was pretty rough.
The beginning
preseason game.
Yeah.
We can tweak that.
Exactly.
Lots to talk about.
Yeah.
I gotta borrow your washroom.
Okay.
All right.